What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Elizabeth and this is The Joyful Sojourn, a community of people that really love stationery, like a lot, and we love planning and doing things creatively on paper. So if that sounds like your kind of community, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I think we have a pretty good time here. I know I am having fun, so I hope you do too. Today, I am sharing with you a new sticker book from AmberPlansHerDay, and we're setting up a week in my Laurel Denise vertical planner. So let's get into it. I don't have a lot of time today because, well, life. And so I want to see if I can both share a new sticker book and have a weekly spread decorated in under 30 minutes. I don't know, guys. We'll see how Amber Plans Her Day has made this easy for me. I'm not going to break out the stamps and inks and all those crazy things today. I am going to keep it to one sticker book. Fall Collections Volume 3. One sticker book today, one weekly setup for all you busy moms out there. You don't have to be a mom, but if you're super busy and you're thinking, how am I supposed to make my planner look cute, but also have it be functional and not spend hours on it like Elizabeth does? This video is for you. Let's take a look first at Amber Plans Her Day's new sticker book. There was information here. Okay, so this was sent to me to flip through and share with you guys. So thank you, Amber, for sending this my way. It releases on Friday, August 22nd at 9 a.m. Central Time. So Friday, August 22nd, 9 a.m. Central Time. Discount code is Joyful10. So if you ever want to save over at Amber Plans Her Day, Joyful10 is my affiliate discount code, and that helps keep the lights on around here. So thank you for shopping with that code, and it'll save you 10% off of your purchase. So sticker book releasing is Fall Collections Volume 3. And I normally like to share if there are other versions, if this is a Volume 3, I do like to make a comparison with the previous versions, but it's going to take me a little bit too much time today to find them. So I hope you don't mind. I'm not going to do a comparison with volumes 1 and 2, but I probably have them here on my channel. And actually, if I do, I will leave links to Fall Collections 1 and 2 videos if I have them on my channel. I will also actually just save this on the Amber Plans Her Day playlist on my channel. So it's likely that they would be in that playlist. So I'll make sure that you can see the other versions just in case you have the other versions and you're wondering how it is similar or different from this version. All right, let's get into it. Fall collections, and then let's get to a decorating. So, oh, these are really pretty. This color right here, it's speaking to me. So the first sheet is watercolor florals. These are clear. And you have a second sheet of watercolor florals that are in the same colorway, but the stickers are actually different. And those are pumpkins. Cute. So we've got some pumpkins mixed in with the florals, different cluster varieties. And then you have your functional boxes that go with that collection. So different sizes of boxes, bullets, and checklists. And then you have a clear quotes page. Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. Fall is my favorite. Grateful, thankful, blessed. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. Happy fall. Fall leaves, pumpkins, sweaters, cider, flannel, bonfires, boots, s'mores. See y'all in the fall. Fall blessings. There's no time like fall. And all at once, summer collapsed into fall. And then down here, we have currently phrases, words, headers, whatever you want to use them for. So currently, loving, feeling, planning, watching, to do, priority, top 3, reminder, reading, today, tasks, this week, errands, and gratitude. We'll probably be using those today. Then we have our second collection. This is cute. This is like whimsical illustrations. They're not cartoony, but they have kind of like a storybook vibe, maybe. Just very, yeah, I can just think of the word whimsical, but a very sweet autumn. Love the little fox here. And we've just got little icons for fall, like tea, pumpkins. You got a candle, this little scene here down at the bottom. Second sheet with clear deco, little bit different, but cohesive with the previous sheet. And then your functional boxes, checklists, and bullets to match that collection. And then we have our quotes again. So this is definitely the rhythm for the sticker book. So you're going to get 2 decorative clear sheets, 1 sheet of paper functional boxes and bullets, and then a quotes page, which includes the currently stuff, which is actually quite nice because if you get the currently stuff multiple times, you get it 3 times. This is going to cover, 3 weeks in the fall, which is quite nice. These up here are different though. Autumn blessings, just a girl who loves fall, crazy thankful, happy harvest, welcome autumn, fall is in the air, fall days are fun days, apple cider, pumpkin patch, cool nights, autumn leaves, football games, sweater weather, fall is my favorite color, and autumn magic. And then these are all the same. I like that these repeat. I think that that's super helpful. Then we have a new set of florals. These are much more dainty. We've got roses, very like neutral and muted, lighter tones. 2 sheets, but they are different, but coordinated. And then you have your boxes that match those florals. New phrases, grateful, autumn vibes, beautiful autumn. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let things go. Autumn is the happiest season. Welcome fall. Fall is my favorite. Cuddle weather. Oh my, gourd like a pumpkin. I love fall. Blessed or blessed beyond measure. And then a repeat of our currently words. Oop. We're using these ones today. I love leaves. I'm sorry. I would choose leaves over flowers any day. I just think they're so beautiful in the fall. So we have lots of leaves here on a clear sheet. I love the individual pieces. To me, they really, they just do something. They bring the page together. I love having a flow of leaves coming from a branch in my planner. So that's what we're going to do today. We have another sheet different though, which I appreciate. So we're going to use both of those. We have our functional boxes and bullets. New quotes up at the top. Leaves are falling. Autumn is calling. Fall is the season of change. Let's watch the leaves turn. Oh, see, and all of these have to do with the leaves. So I didn't notice that like the words, the phrases have to do with the deco. That's quite nice. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. Crunchy leaves and bonfires, please. A fallen leaf is nothing more than a summer's wave goodbye. That's cute. Ooh, then we have really rich, more kind of moody florals in autumn colors. 2 sheets of clear florals for that. Our functional boxes and bullets. New quotes. It's fall, y'all. Warm and cozy. Happy fall, y'all. Cozy days. Fall vibes. I love fall most of all. My favorite color is autumn. So very thankful, incredibly grateful, unbelievably blessed. Autumn is calling. And then these are nice. I kind of want to use, maybe we can use these with the leaves. Maybe we can make it work. We have like a watercolor pumpkin sheet with our little truck and pumpkins. Love the little flag here, a wagon. If you're going to a pumpkin patch one day, you could decorate for that. And then our second deco sheet, coordinated but different. So our truck's a little bit bigger, our banner's a little bit smaller, lots more pumpkins. Here's our functional boxes. Our quotes. I love fall, snuggle weather, harvest time. I love fall most of all. Fall is in the air. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. So some of these phrases are repeated, but the maybe the font's a little bit different. Hey there, pumpkin. Take me to the pumpkin patch. Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes. Always blessed. And then we have more. This is more jewel tone. A little bit more of a plummy purple in these florals. These are clear. All the deco stickers are clear. Actually, every sheet is clear except for the functional boxes so that you can write on them. Ooh, welcome autumn, be thankful. Why, hello there, fall. In all things, give thanks. Fall is proof that change is beautiful. Is it October yet? Hello, sweater weather. I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers. Autumn is the season of my soul. I love fall most of all. Hey, babe, what's the first day of fall? Is it like September 22nd or something like that? Do you mind looking it up for me? Ooh, this is fun. What are these? These are washi strips. Start. Well, we're definitely using these today. Are they all the same size? I think they're all the same size. Wow. They're going to be easy to lift up too because they're full bleeds all the way to the end of the page. 2 sheets of those. Are these the same? Yep, they're all the same. September 22nd. Perfect. Because that actually, I kid you not, is the week that we're decorating. That's perfect. So that is Fall Collections Volume 3, Voluminous 3. All right, guys, 10 minutes to go through the sticker book. That leaves me with 20 minutes to decorate. And just to prove that I was already planning on decorating that week, check this out. Gazoink. September 22nd through the 28th. Now, you're going to be seeing this video on August 21st, but I specifically chose this week because I made plans for a bit of a play date on the 22nd, and I didn't want to forget. So I was like, oh, let's just decorate it so I can start planning in it. So that's why I picked this week. So you said it was when? The 22nd?
Monday, September 22nd.
Sweet niblets. It's perfect. Okay, so again, this is the Laurel Denise vertical planner. I've had a lot of fun in this. It makes me kind of love a B5 size, and I'm excited to see the 2026 planners because I kind of want to incorporate this, but then I'm like torn because I really love my hemlock and oak planners. So I don't know, but we're going to use this, get this set up the week of September 22nd, which is the first day of fall. And I have been using my planners as a bit of a catch-all. So I do track like family tasks and to-dos. I do some hourly time blocking, and I do write down the things I need to do for work because it's important that I see, because I'm self-employed and I work from home, I need to look at my day completely. I need to know, where is my daughter? Where is my husband? Where are my pockets for work? I need to, and what do I need to accomplish in that day? And I need to see it all together. If I've got everything separate, then I'm going to cross hairs. I'm going to miss something. So the first thing I'm going to do when it comes to decorating is figuring out, like, what do I have going on this week? These 2 days, I do not have daycare. Don't know why, but there's no daycare these 2 days. And Monday is when I made a plan to go somewhere with my sweet pea. So I want to make sure that is marked off. And because there's no daycare these 2 days, I don't know how much work I'm going to get done, which means I'm going to probably see Monday and Tuesday as like home stuff. And then the rest of the week, at least Wednesday and Thursday, will be work heavy. So I want to have a nice space here for work stuff. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is always kind of family time. So what we're going to do is, and I love how much space we have down at the bottom with this dot grid. So I do a lot of listing here, so I don't necessarily need a lot of space there. So I'm going to go into the sticker book and grab a nice big, I want a big branch, and ideally I want it to be in this corner, but this corner piece kind of makes me think it has to go over here, which is fine because Sundays are kind of family days anyways. And I need to go into my year at a glance planner and see if I feel like that specific Sunday. Oh no, we're done with we're doing church membership stuff in September, but we don't have it that day, so I don't need to remember that. My plan, if I can just lay a bloomin' sticker down, is to not only decorate, but actually plan and write things in my planner today in this video, so you guys can see how I actually get ready for the week. So I'm going to, now these pages are rounded on the corner, so I'm just going to preemptively, I don't care if it's perfect, I'm just going to do a bit of a round corner there just to give me a bit of a leg up, and grab some tweezers. And if I need to write something on Sunday, which I like to log church stuff, I'll put it on a box. So we're just gonna do that just like that. Ooh, it's already so pretty. I don't know why, but leaves just are a thing for me. This is a really nice sticker here. I like that branch. So why don't we put the branch sticker, we're going to have this coming off the page here, right there. And cut that off. We'll get these all pressed in just a moment. Got that branch. And you know we got to do some leaves a-blowing, so we will do that in just a moment. Should we do another branch? Like in a random place? Or do we keep it to the perimeter? I kind of think we stick to the perimeter. If you're new here, my philosophy of decorating in a functional planner is to keep most of my deco in the margin, so I have plenty of room for actually using my planner functionally. I've just really kind of shied away from doing lots of clusters. It tends to be too busy for me, so I don't do clusters as much. I do my deco on the outside, and then I populate the things I need to be focused on the inside. And if I want to add stuff later, I can. Now, we've got some, do we want to like decorative date? I don't know if we want to do that. I do think we should add just a little bit of random leaves here of various sizes and locations. I mean, I kind of am tempted to, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this guy. I always, whenever I can, I cut my stickers first before I lay them down. When I first started decorative planning, I'd lay the sticker down and then I'd take like a craft knife and I'd cut it off. But we like to work smarter, not harder. Not that it's not smart, or not that you're not smart if you do it that way, but if you know where the sticker is going to go. Was that thunder?
Yeah, it was a transformer.
Uh-oh. Hope we don't lose power. If you know where it's going to go, you can kind of plan for it by cutting your sticker first. Oh, Sadie. Our dog is outside. She can go into the house. I don't know why. She just wants to be with us. So I laid that guy down, which makes me feel like we need a little bit more here. So I'm going to do that. What I don't like about this one is it's got a stick, like a branch, which looks like a starting point for the tree, like it should be attached to the tree. So I don't want to put that there. I think we'll just, nope, we're going to lift it up. I don't like that either. Okay, so just random bits and bobs. Maybe I'll grab one more of these leaves here and fill in that top. So take one of these. I was not expecting it to rain today. Oh, the dog is outside, babe. Should I let her in?
It's not raining hard.
I just wish she'd go in the house instead of...
She will when she gets sick of it.
Yeah. All right, so let's cut this again. Maybe right here. Nice straight edge. And throw that right there. So we've just kind of, see, we're keeping it to the perimeter, but it still looks cute. Now I want this to be a cohesive, so we are going to have leaves coming around down the page. We're just not there yet. I also like to have a little bit of structure down here, and we have so many bloomin' washi strips. Very excited for these. So I'm gonna let the dog in. Hold on. Come on, sweet girl. Just don't shake on me. Don't shake me. Ooh, or knock everything over. Nope. Ooh, and it's, oh, you're letting mud in. Well, I should have foreseen that happening. I'm going to jump over to the washi strips. Good girl. And we're gonna, I think we are going to, you know, I'm gonna lay this all the way down, but not decorative date, because I don't need to. I wonder if this is something they'd consider changing for, I'm gonna rip that so that those pieces are ripped together. Actually, we'll go this way. For the new version, it's such a wide, I know they kept it wide because there's holidays that they put in this box, but it's definitely, oh, doggone it. I ripped it too. Well, actually, let's just fix it. Let's see if I can salvage this piece. I'll just do that. I think I want it to go all the way across. Oh, sweet niblets. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab another piece. Let's cut it so it's even. We'll see how quickly this stays on, or how long this stays on. Not going for perfection here. So we've done that. And then I'm going to use my slice tool. It's a ceramic blade. I'm just going to cut it right at the seam. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I think we do need a decorative date because I feel like they don't pop as enough. You know what I mean? I think, do we want to use my custom scripts here? I don't know. Let's decorate the bottom and then I'll get into the functional bit. So we used the leaves up here. And I think I want to use the truck down at the bottom because I have plenty of real estate over here. So let's grab a washi strip, because if I'm going to put a truck down, it needs to be grounded. I don't know what it is, but I just need it to make sense. It must be driving on a road. So we have our truck on some washi, and I kind of like that foundation. So I'm gonna lay this guy down. Should we go all the way to the end? I don't think this is gonna be long enough. Nope, that's okay. I do the same thing as we did on the top. Gonna just connect this down here, just ripping it. Man, it's stormy outside, and I don't like that this isn't finished, so we'll go all the way to the edge there and just rip it. Okay, still on the deco parts. We have not gotten to the functional part, and we are at 8 minutes to go. I'm gonna dip into some other colors. I know that the boxes that correspond with the leaves are these lighter colors, but I'd like to see a little bit more contrast. So I'm gonna go with the darkest color, and I'm gonna throw one on this side, and I'm gonna use a header sticker for I'm gonna use I was gonna do the reminder, or excuse me, the reading sticker, but I'm going to use the reminder sticker. And I'm going to lay this here. See if reminder will show up better on top of the washi right there. That's pretty. And I could put, oh, see, this was the first day of fall, so technically Man, it's really coming down. I could do this guy like right here. I'm gonna do it because this is the family day, or not the family day, this is the no daycare day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take ooh, these are a nice fit. Actually, let me think about this for a second. What if I did a bullet checklist here? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put this up at the top. I'm gonna have it be going to the end of Tuesday because I don't have daycare Monday, Tuesday. And then, I think we need to change colors here. I want to lower this down a little bit. And I want to change colors. Let me go to a lighter. I feel like these all kind of work together, so you can jump around. We're gonna go with this box right here. And then I think in this case I am gonna use a cutter. I'm gonna put that guy down and throw this guy down here. Like that. Not completely touching. I wish those were touching, but that's okay. And we will put no daycare. Okay, so now I know there's no daycare there, and maybe we could add a little bit of color here. And I'm not going to put where we're going on camera. I'm going to put play date, and then I'll put the information there. Other things that I know I want to log would be church on Sunday. So I'm going to put this guy right here. I'll put the service that we go to. And then I definitely want to mark my work windows with a box. So I'm just trying to figure out what color. Maybe go back to the darker ones. Or maybe these neutrals. Let's do these neutral ones. I like to do things kind of in time order. So like I've got drop off here, and then work's gonna start somewhere around here on, oh, you know what? I need to see, do I have mom stuff that week? No school. Oh, we've got small group. We do have moms on Thursday. That kind of throws off. Okay, so work is probably not gonna happen until here. And then I have a mom's meeting. Let's go back to the green, since that kind of is what I've been using for Esther related stuff. I'm gonna put this, actually it's a longer block. So I'm using the blocks that are similar to the time frame I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna do that there. And then we're gonna get a little playful here with, where's my ruler? Well, I'm definitely not gonna get this done in under 30 minutes if I am trying to find, oh, sweet niblets. Here, we will use this guy. My bookmark from Plum Paper. So I'm going to label this work and this work, and then this is Mom's. And this just allows me to visually see, like, I'm busy in the morning, so work is going to have to be moved down to the bottom or later in the afternoon. And I'm going to box off these sections, and I'm gonna put what needs to get done for work on these lines. We are a ways out from this week, so I don't want to identify that quite yet, but this is going to allow me to see how much time I have. So I'm gonna, not a big fan of the amount of margin between the two pages. Something I wish that, I hope I see a change with in future versions. Okay, so we've got my 2 work windows, and then what I can do, I've been trying to use dots more, you guys, the little bullets. So we're going to find the matching bullets for that color box. Is it this one? Yes. Just so that things are coordinated. So I've got like just a few things that I can do on Thursday, and I've got a little bit more margin here. I'm not putting these on the lines because they don't fit on the lines, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. So we've got my work windows Wednesday, Thursday, and then of course we have things that are just things I need to get done that don't really need boxes, like they're not events really, would be drop off. I go from drop off directly to Mom's, and then I like to do a house reset as much as possible, or walk. I'm not sure which I'm gonna opt for on this day, so I'm gonna add a box. Actually, we're gonna do a house reset, because if I was just off of the 2 days without daycare, I'm gonna do a house reset. So house reset. And doing this now is going to be so helpful for me when we get to the week right beforehand and I have all of these tasks that need to get done. I can brain dump my to-do list, and then I can allocate them to where I see the most margin, which is not going to be Wednesday, Thursday, or at least morning and midday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Friday is, oh, let me see if that's a reading. No, that's not a reading day. That might be another play date day. I'm gonna grab another green box and put play date. I don't know what it's gonna be, but those typically are in the morning. So, because Esther naps in the afternoon, so we're gonna do play date. And then I'll put the details, whatever the play date is. But see how I'm using the vertical like an hourly layout, even though there is not actually an hourly layout? I find that to be incredibly helpful. With all that's going on now, I know that it's starting to look busy, but I am just looking at one day at a time, making decisions about one day at a time. I would love for these to stand out a bit more, so I think we will do a bit of decorative dating since it's very clear. I'm not going to get this done in under 30 minutes. I do, though, want to add some pumpkins and add some structure to down here. This is where I do like my brain dump stuff. So there's plenty of room here for some little zhuzhing. I'm just going to throw down a bunch of deco stickers. And then we'll add some sort of like header. What I've been doing with this is having home brain dumping on one side and then work brain dumping on the other. So we'll just lay the flag here. Laying flags like this are always so hard because you want them to start and stop in the right spot. I think that works just fine. Don't worry, we are going to add some leaves as well. Maybe we throw down another piece of these, and we're gonna do this week for this guy. And then on this side, I'm gonna do tasks because that's where I'm gonna put my like work-oriented things. So tasks, when I think of the word tasks, I think of work. I don't think of home. So we're gonna have this week, this is gonna be just like things I'm thinking about that are home related. And then on this side, I'm gonna do tasks. Right there. And I'm not going to add any additional structure here. I could add bullets if I want, but I don't want to. A couple things that I've been wanting to track, be good about tracking, is walking and sleep. So I'm thinking we're going to make a little habit tracker, and I want to add a little bit more green. So I'm going to throw this guy here and grab an orange one here. And actually, I think we're going to need to lower it just a little bit. Should we just do the two? Let's just do the two. Oh my goodness. I wish this column had structure, dots or something. And I want this to be matchy-matchy, so I'm going to do these dots that match. And this is going to be my little habit tracker using these dots. And I'll just do a little X or maybe a check mark as I go. This is a really good way to use your bullet stickers if you're not a big bullet sticker person. I'm not a big bullet sticker. I'm trying to be, but this is just a good way to use your stash. Probably should have done 4 and 3, but I wasn't paying attention to my spacing. So 5 and 2 is what we're going to do. And honestly, that's not bad because I can look at it as week and weekend. So we're going to do that. Things I want to track. Are there words that are of interest? No. So we're going to do treadmill. Trying to get my steps in. And then what's another thing I want to track? Probably vitamins. I need to be better about my vitamins. So maybe seeing this for the week will make me take my vitamins every day. pens. Wondering what pen I'm using. This is the Zebra Blend in, I'm guessing, oh, it's a 0.5. It's juicy though. It feels like a 7, but it's a 5. So I'll just do a little check mark, cross off if I do those things. What else do we need? Oh, I do like to log my weight on Sundays. So I'm just going to put this down here at the bottom. And I wonder if I have, just grab a random icon from like Planner Kate. Is there like a scale on this one? See a scale? Normally there's a scale, right? Pretty sure. Oh, there's a scale. Okay, so we will do the little scale here. And if we just want to pop a little icon here and there, like do a little church icon there. Oh, I do want to log my content for each day. Okay, so this is where I made a mistake. I like to put my posts for the day up at the top, and I did not leave room for that. So we are going to do something a little different. I did not want to dive into other stickers, but we're going to do it because this is going to be the best way to do it. So I have these Monday through Sunday stickers from Planner Kate, and these are going to be the best way to do this without having a box on each day. So I'm going to grab this guy, and I'm going to put it, I need task space for sure. And I want room for home things for sure. But I think I'm more likely to be thinking about work stuff this specific week. So I'm going to dive in over here. I don't know what number sticker this is from Planner Kate, but I really like it a lot. It's such an easy way to do a week at a glance. And these are repositionable, which is super handy. So I'm going to straighten that out just a little bit. And maybe grab the, I like to specifically log my YouTube videos. I don't keep quite as good a track of Instagram. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't care about Instagram quite as much. I'm kind of accepting that in many ways I'm a YouTuber. So my focus is always the YouTubes, but there is a YouTube icon, which I appreciate. So do we want to put it, I don't think it needs a box. So I'm just going to put it here and let it be kind of minimalist. Let it be floating. I don't know. Does that bother me? It kind of bothers me. I also now want to use this week. So I might, tuck it into this pocket so I can access it. Kind of do want a little box or something. Let's see if I can find a good color. We're almost done, friends. Don't you worry. I'm going to go with this box. I feel like that could actually be a pretty good. It's a little bit more yellow, but I'm going to go ahead and put this here. I'm going to put this here. And just going to write schedule. So since I ran out of space to do a box per day with my content, I'll just list it vertically here, and it's not going to take up quite as much space. Okay. Wow. 2 more things, and then I'm going to call it a video. And that is, I do want to change the dates up at the top because they're starting to not be seen. And then I want to add additional leaves at the end. So when it comes to dates, I'm trying to think, what do I have easy access to? Just looking at, I mean, I could use, let me go to my reusable album and just see what I have available on the fly. So let me pick my font for the days of the week first. It's my favorite font. Favorite font from Planner Kate is the Kit font. I think it's like 21 or something like that. I do love a good typewriter font, but I have a bazillion of these. Ooh, those are pretty. These are from Live Love Posh, I think. And then these are Planner Kate. Here's all my custom scripts. How do we feel about these ones? Ooh, they fit quite nicely. So, but then we also have these kind of rustic ones. Oh, those are clear though. If I do like these ones, ooh, that's quite nice though. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have enough days. We're gonna do this and then we'll put a number above them, and hopefully I can find a number that is complementary with this font type. That might be kind of tricky. Now we can see Sunday a bit better. So we've got our days of the week. Numbers are going to be hard. I think we should also then look for the correspond. Where was this shop? If I can remember where I got these, I will let y'all know. All right, so we put September down there, and we do need dates. We need date stickers. Let me go in. Lauren Phelps Designs. Did I just get monthlies? Just got monthlies for her. Let me go back here. I thought I had numbers in this one, but they're going to be a lot smaller. Yeah, like these guys. When in doubt, if you don't know what to grab a Mojo Jojo Plan sticker book. That's what I say. So let's see, do I have... Sorry, making noise here. Where is my dated sticker book? Oh, sweet niblets. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's always the question, like, where is all my stuff? Ooh, we could go with, these are going to be huge, though. Numerical Essentials. Joyful 10 is my discount code for Mojo Jojo Plans. If you did not know that. Oh, these will work, actually. I mean, the font's not the same. But you know what? I'm going to go with clear just to be a little bit more subtle. And maybe I'll do the smaller font. I mean, usually I do larger. This sticker book has 3 different sizes of fonts or of numbers. Let me just see. That size is probably fine. Lots of 2s to use today, so lay all the 2s down first. So this was the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. Now we gotta go backwards for 21, medium size. Sorry guys, I really was thinking I could do it. I was thinking I'd have like an impressively prompt, expedited video. bud now. So all you long video lovers, eat your heart out, friends. 4. Because I wasn't going to decorative date today, and I didn't want to pull other stickers. But here we are. Oh, you're kidding. How many of you were yelling at me when I was doing that? Oh, sweet niblets. Now, I haven't pushed these down yet. Oh, please work. 21. At least I don't have to move a bunch of 1s and 2s over. Could have been so worse. Come on, baby. There we go. All right, so we need another 2 and a 7. It is, you know, I'm really good at multitasking, but it really is hard to talk and set up my planner for the week at the same time. Years and years ago, when I first started my YouTube channel, I did try. I gave it a good college try, filming and then editing and doing a voiceover, a la my girl, Squared Plans. I love Stephanie. Like, she's one of those people. I have become friends with her on Instagram. She's one of those people that if we lived closer, I would absolutely want to hang out with her and actually be friends with her in real life. I think Stephanie and I are very much like aligned in values and creativity and interests and stuff. And so she was the first planner related YouTube channel I subscribed to. And she edits her videos. She edits them and then does a voiceover. And so I was like, well, let's give that a try. And there is so much benefit from the creator side of editing and doing a voiceover. It's so much more forgiving, and your videos aren't so long, and you can kind of just cliff notes a lot of things. And I just don't have a heart for editing. That's a big part of it. I also have a family now, and so I just don't have the same kind of time to like be sitting and editing. And then I just discovered how real it is for me and authentic it is for me to make mistakes and fix them publicly. And one of the big things that I do on my channel is like, I want it to be like a tutorial. Like, we are genuinely learning how to do this together. And that means seeing how I fix mistakes. And so, yeah, that's why my videos are longer at this point. You get to see all of it, even when I, make boo-boos and I have to fix them. And, it's a lot of fun. I don't have to edit, but then my videos are longer. So that's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles. So we are not under 30 minutes, but we are under an hour, friends. And I do have my planner set up for this specific week. Oh, no, we're not done. Ay. I need to do what I said I was going to do, which is I want to add leaves falling. I typically like to have leaves falling in the same direction. And I typically go from this side to this side, but because maybe I still do, because there's so much leaf over here, like branches over here, makes me think there's a big tree here and then the leaves need to go this way. That's just the way my head works. But then we're also moving forward, and so leaves are falling, as we move each day. It's getting deeper and deeper into fall. So by that logic, I am going to have the leaves fall all in the same direction. I think that it's helpful for the eye, for the leaves to make sense. If I were to just put leaves all over the place, it would look cool, like you've got a decorative element going on. But I think your eye is going to be more relaxed looking at something that makes sense to our brains. And so for that reason, I'm going to, have them all flowing in something that makes sense to me. And I'm avoiding places where I think I might want to write, which means sticking these sorts of elements on seams or on lines, varying up the sizes and the flow and the distance between all of them. I kind of like the idea of it being the thickest in one area, and then they get more and more sparse as you go. More sparse and smaller. And make sure to, again, vary style and color and all that. So we've got one of these right there, one right there. So I'm going to put this one back. Put this right here. And I still have room to write down things for Tuesday. We're just kind of making a little flow here. Maybe do a little cluster right there. Change your angle a little bit. So again, I can still write here, but we're kind of, see how we're kind of like flowing? I'm not just like sprinkling them everywhere. I did sprinkle them up at the top, but at least when I'm starting to get into the middle of a page, I'm going to follow some sort of pattern. I don't know if I want to do too much more. Maybe one right there. Let's see if I get any more small ones. Ooh, I like this one. Right there. So again, I'm kind of building up a flow. One there. Hope this makes sense with the placement of the leaves falling. You don't want it to be like too perfect, so that one, we already have one similar. I'm gonna put this guy here just to kind of break it up a little bit. And I'm gonna put a couple leaves down on the ground. Like they've flowed from this side, they're going down, and they are collecting on the ground over here. And I think this is where we call it. So why hello there fall, that will usher in the start of fall. I'm using a bone as a paper folding tool. Gonna press it down. Okay. I feel like I need something on the other side of there, but I don't want to lose writing space. Let me look at my quotes one more time, just in case. I kind of want to put, since I have a quote on this side, I kind of want to put one on this side. Let me see if there is another, like the fall vibes ones. Let's see. I'm just going to put it there just to add a little extra something to the truck without losing writing space. I think we're going to call it, friends. I think I think I've done enough. All right, so this is, oh my gosh. Ooh, I better end. This is my spread in the Laurel Denise vertical planner. We're going to be under 60 minutes. Fall collections releases on Friday, August 22nd, 9 a.m. Central Time. Joyful 10 will save you 10%. Until next time, friends, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Under a minute. Bye. I mean, under an hour. Bye.